Prince Charles is believed to be very traditional about the royal family norms and tradition and will do his best to lessen the burden for Prince William before he takes on the throne. Former royal butler Grant Harold dismissed suggestions that Prince Charles will abdicate the throne in favour of the Duke of Cambridge, insisting the Prince of Wales will follow tradition and wear the crown until his last days. Mr. Harold told GB News, "I have been asked this question many times by many friends. Do I think it's possible that Prince Charles decides to not take on the position of king and step aside to pass on Prince William? I actually believe we would not see that happen because Prince Charles is very traditional. He wants to follow the tradition of the monarchy, which means when the time comes, I hope it's many years away when the Queen is no longer with us, then he would then take on, and I think in a way it's also being inside and witnessing how difficult it can be, the schedule, the job as such. I don't think it's something he would want to pass on to his son until he is no longer there. I think he would want to obviously take that did I use the word burden, take that burden and not let it be passed on until he is no longer with us, and it has to be passed on." Mr. Grant made his point during a discussion about the future of the royal family, during which former MP Stephen Pound said he believes the family needs a reboot and a fresh start, as any further wrong decisions can cause reputational problems. The former Labour MP said, "That is actually wrong, and one thing the Republicans in this country would actually like to see would be Prince Charles acceding to the throne. The problem is royal family is in a stage at the moment. I don't know if it ever stood so low in public opinion. The time is not for continuity it's time for a reboot, it's time to start again. Unfortunately, the reputation of the monarchy will fall." He added, "I should declare an interest that I am the same age as Prince Charles and first retired 2 years ago next week because frankly I thought I had enough. And also Prince Charles also started to drop off that. It's all about personality, it's all about individualism, it's all about perception of the royal family as being relevant, and this is no longer a time this is as usual because frankly, this is, as usual, gonna bankrupt the royal family." However, Mr. Pound and former Mr. Harold agreed that Prince Charles is an intellectual person with experience in world statesmanship and great entrepreneurial spirit. Charles has been serving as Prince of Wales since his investiture in 2016 and has since taken on an increasing number of duties, including stepping up further to represent the Queen during the pandemic as well as when she mourned the passing of Prince Philip earlier this year. The Prince of Wales has set up an organic food company with the partnership between Waitrose and Duchy Originals Limited in 10. Prince Charles and Camilla marked the first overseas royal tour to Jordan and Egypt after the pandemic hit.